Okay, so the first step in this process is running through, going on Amazon, finding products, finding sellers that are selling those products, running a wholesale, doing Store Stalker, running that through Tactical Arbitrage, and then getting a list in Tactical Arbitrage that looks like this, and then is exported. So, okay, so Ranji's going to do the all the way up to this point, and then what you'll do is Ranji he'll export it. I just want to make sure. So you should download all visible columns and rows like this. If you need to do it in Google Docs, you can do it as well, but just make sure that you do all visible columns. And I'm using Excel, but it should look pretty similar in Google Docs. So Glenn, this is what you'll actually have. A document that looks like this. So this is for one seller. And so I might do a couple of videos on this, but this first, the filters are already set up in Tactical Arbitrage, which is good. Amazon should not be selling it. In fact, if you look here, it says Amazon sells it in stock. See, it says never or out of stock. They're either never sell it or they're out of stock on it, which is fine. So these are all, so it's basically confirming that they're not selling it. The next thing I want to look at is the number of sales. Every product should have sales here, and it does. So it's above 10. And then reviews are pretty important. I think if there's anything below 4, I should probably get rid of it. I think there's a way to get rid of that too as well in the Tactical Arbitrage as a filter. Let me just see here. Yeah, some of these things that are really low, probably don't want to sell those things. So let's go ahead. Either they don't have any reviews at all, or they're really bad. So anything below 4, probably should get rid of. But I'll make sure that Tactical Arbitrage will get rid of that automatically. Okay, so the next thing that we like to do is probably want to sort from high to low as far as sales, and just take a look at some of these things here. This is going to show you, all sorts of information here. We're not going to necessarily look at all of it, but it's good to see that the FBA seller has a buy box. Some of these other things, a merchant fulfilled, which is not what we do, has the buy box. But that's okay. It's worth looking at still. So your goal here is basically to find products that are doing well on Amazon. Find out where we can actually find this product at a retail store. So that's the idea. I'll show you here in a second. So ultimately, you're going to want to find another store that's selling this product that we can actually make money on, obviously. So this number right here, that's your proceeds. This is your Amazon return after fees. So this is basically your profit before any sort of cost at a retail store. And so what you can do is you can even insert a link here. This basically says retail store. Actually, this is going to be the, let's just do this. Add a couple columns here. Retail store link. So the link to the product that you find, and then how much that costs at that store. So we'll do like retail cost, and then we'll have something like profit. Oh, so basically overall profit here. So basically it's going to be this number here minus this number here. And so make sure, like, if there's a 3-pack, here's a 3-pack here basically. This is the quantity. You're going to want to multiply whatever that product is on Walmart or wherever you find it times 3, obviously, unless it's already a 3-pack. So, so if the product itself is, you get it for $10 at Walmart, then your profit's going to be $20.67. Okay, so let's just look at some of these products here. These are good. Let's just go through some of these columns here, because these are pretty important here as you're going through things. It's pretty self-explanatory, but this is the pack quantity doesn't seem to have anything, so I can remove that. But this is basically the quantity here, which is the pack quantity, is what you're really looking for. This is the source where it came from. So everything we're doing, Range is going to put in RA, so we know that that's where that we're doing a retail arbitrage search. So every seller that we're running through, this is Cubic Goods, is on Amazon, that's a seller. This is the brand, obviously. This is the Amazon title, like on an Amazon listing. This is the Amazon link. This is the Amazon image, if we want to see that. This is the Amazon buy box price. This is the average price for 30 days, 90 days. That's important. So we want to see that the price is not a lot higher than it has been historically or a lot lower. So this right here is showing that's really stable, which is good. This is showing that the price has actually gone down, which is not a good sign. This is showing the price has gone down. If it's still profitable, that's great, but you like to see stable prices if possible. Like this is showing the price has gone down. This has actually gone up a little bit. That's pretty stable. So you can see really quickly, like this has dropped down quite a bit. So that's not good. It's probably pretty competitive. So if you see a big drop like that, it probably is not a good, it's probably not good to get in there right now. We're looking to get to be profitable. Like this right here, that's not going to be profitable. So you can almost look and see if you see big declines here. It's almost worth dropping those things. So that's kind of like how you look at things. You're really looking to, I know some of the stuff is going to be like, man, there's too many things here, but there's just some things you can look at to reduce things right off the bat. If you see big declines, just right here, it's almost worth removing those things from the list. So like, I would say something like, looking at this right here, I would not want to sell this product here. The price is too low. This product price is too low right now. And I can guarantee it's probably not very profitable. This is probably too low. A lot of these are games, it looks like, too. So yeah, the thing is, all these things here, you're going to go through these one by one. So you're looking for anything you can do to eliminate that price is too low as well. Big drops from before. You really want to see stable. That's not too bad. That's a big drop. Probably don't want to do that. That's a pretty big drop. That's okay. That's a big drop. $48. That's actually gone higher. So we'll take a look at that one. That's okay. That's okay. A couple bucks. That's a big drop. I think anything over probably $5 is probably too big of a drop. That's a pretty big drop. So we'll drop that. Yeah, I'm just thinking that these are probably going to be things that have slim margins. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty close, but we'll drop that. So I think in general, what you can do is to make it easier on yourself is, this is a 30-day average. That's a 90-day average. So what you can do is, if the 90-day average is probably the most stable, so what you can do is do a simple calculation, which basically says, is this price, if this price is $10, is $5 lower than the 90-day price, it probably is not a good product to sell. Okay, so this is basically saying that this one is actually $6 lower. So I would remove that one. And you can even sort from high to low to look at these things here. So this is $7 lower, $6 lower, and then we'll delete those as well. So it's a simple calculation, just to show basically that you know, none of these things now are more than $5 below. This one's actually $5, $15 higher. So I'd say if it's a lot higher, check it out. But it's you know, it may just be a temporary increase, right? If it's a lot lower, then it probably just means that there's too many sellers. Like, and this will actually even show you the number of sellers here. Let's see, where the seller? Yeah, so this is competitive sellers at 7. So there's a lot of sellers. That's probably why. So some of the ones we deleted, there's no sellers here. This is good. So this is the number of sellers, 54 sellers on some of these. Obviously the prices are, this one, there's a lot of sellers here. It doesn't necessarily mean it's not a good product to sell, but that's a lot of sellers there. So what you're going to find is, you probably find the ones that have a lot of sellers are probably the ones that have lower margins. Okay, so then then you have the estimated sales, which is good. You know, we'll sort high to low here. Sales rank is pretty much consistent with what you're seeing with this estimated sales. The lower the sales rank usually, but there's different categories as well too. So the different categories have different sales ranks, but this number is going to be pretty consistent. So I like to see this being pretty consistent as well. You don't want to see too many drops in this, but I'd say for the most part it's fairly stable. Yeah, these numbers are fairly stable. And then reviews and ratings, we talked about the ratings already, and then this is just the categories, and this is just the UPC numbers, the weights, and those kind of things. Okay, so gross profit is going to be blank because we don't have any cost in there yet. Okay, so I think we're in good shape. So let's just sort from high to low, and estimated monthly sales, and let's just look at these things one by one and see what this product is. Okay, so we'll kind of look. And one thing that you can do with technical arbitrage is you can do reverse searches. So one thing you could do is, okay, so right away we're saying I can't sell this. So that's another thing. To get that plugin, make sure that you guys both have this plugin which shows if you can sell something or not. So if I can sell something or not. So because I can't sell it, this is going, obviously it's going away. Okay. Okay, this is Assassin's Creed, PlayStation 4. I pretty much want to probably stay away from video games because it's pretty competitive. So I don't know. He may have got a deal somewhere. I'm looking for more things that are everyday items. So I'm going to say if it's a video game, I'm not interested. He probably just got, like I said, a deal somewhere. I'm not interested in that. Okay, this is interesting. Let's look at this one. Okay, so let's just see if I can sell it. This is a 1-pack, and there's a 2-pack too. We'll see if we can get it cheaper somewhere else. Okay, so there's another thing too that you can look at the Keepa chart too just to see how stable it is. And right now it's looking like the number of sellers has actually declined a little bit, which is good. The sales rank is pretty consistent. The price has been kind of in a decline over time, but it's been pretty stable at least the last couple months. So 1905. One little trick here is you can search Google for an image. I do this a lot with doing drop shipping stuff, and Ranji knows about that. Sometimes you can find like other, places where this product is being nope, it's not going to work. Sometimes you can right click and it'll show you other places where it's being sold. But because it's not, this is the ordinary matrix 10%. It's a very strange listing here. But let's just see if we can find this anywhere. Okay, so I use this is Clear Platinum will let you search shopping, but let's just kind of just search Google for that. If you right click, usually I think Google automatically does that. Okay, so The Ordinary is a company that is selling this. That's the manufacturer of it. You probably can't purchase it here. Just talks about, well, it says purchase $11.50. Okay, so the profit on this is $12.10. So obviously that's not very profitable if we buy it for $10 from them. Okay, so that's not good. So let's just see. You can sometimes click on the side. You can see. So again, there's not any perfect way to do this, but you can kind of look and see how much cheaper can we get this product here. Sometimes you can go look at shopping. It says $11.50 from 20 stores. And that's the product there, $11.50. So that's the lowest it's going to be. So obviously that's not going to be cheap enough, right? So here, $11.50. Hang on one sec. Okay, so it looks like right here, this one right here is not going to be very profitable. So we're going to go ahead and just make that red. I mean, we're looking for things that are, it's pretty obvious that we can find a good deal on it. So we're not looking for products that are necessarily on sale. We're looking for products that we can get every day at a certain price, basically. Yeah, I mean, we can use coupons, but this is not about using coupons. It's about finding, can we find this somewhere pretty consistently at a low price. Okay, so this... Sorry, my dog had my sock. Okay, so this one's, I'm restricted on this one, so that's not good. So let's go ahead and it's fine. We can just highlight it red, whatever, delete it, whatever. But Scrawl board game, again, I'm looking more for like probably foods, and sort of like maybe some cosmetics, but maybe not board games. But we'll take a look and just see. We'll see where we can get this game. Look like it peaked. Number of sellers is down a little bit. Okay, so let's just go see if we can find Scrawl board game. Just search Google. It's a little tedious, but the idea is trying to quickly see if we can find where this might be selling at a profit. Okay, so the profit here, after all, is $15.38. That's the profit before any sort of cost. Okay, so we're looking for at least a $5 profit. Now Target has this for $9.29. Okay, so that's a decent profit if we can get that, if we can actually get that exact board game here. And sometimes there's different versions and stuff, so you gotta kind of be careful, but in general, this looks like this is $9.29, this is clearance. You might find too, if you don't have any Targets near you, it's okay. Just know that, don't worry about being stock or not. But it looks like right now this is $9.29. It is on clearance. It is being sold on Amazon. That is the game there. Let me see. So you can kind of look at the pictures and make sure it's the same picture. It looks like it's the same, which is good. Okay, so this looks like this one's definitely worth. I would say you want to highlight this and say, yep, it's looking good, and then you just basically put, where is it? It's a Target. In fact, you might want to just add a column here. Okay, sorry. Let's just do this. So we have the retail store link. Let's just add another link here that basically has the retail store. And then we're going to say Target. And then I just would want you to say, okay, where can you find it? So just kind of give me a link to where you found this here. And then you want to put like, okay, what was the retail cost? Remember that. Yeah, the retail cost was, in that formula I had, well, I'll fix that in a second. The retail cost was $9.29. And so the overall profit will basically just be this minus this. And so I'll do, what you can do is just, I'll send you this, this calculation. But we can just run this all the way down here, so we don't have to keep on doing the calculation over and over again. All right, so then that's a good one. So $6 profit on that game. It's selling pretty well. So the thing is, there's one thing to keep in mind when you look at the listing, like how many sellers are selling this game. It's not as much of an issue as it is with wholesale, because we're not going to necessarily have tons of units, but there are 30 people selling, 30 different companies selling it. And sometimes what I want to see is Keepa will kind of let you know like how many copies they have, and we're just interested in just Prime and just new pretty much. So let's see. So this guy's got it for $23.09. And another thing too, you just want to double check, is that what we had here? Is that the buy box is a little bit higher here at the time, but it's pretty close. So if the buy box is way lower now than it is here, then we should adjust, but for the most part it's pretty close. So $23.09, it looks like this guy's got quite a few in stock, because it says this guy's has 7 in stock, this has 1. So I would say that it looks like it's pretty good. This is back ordered. Whenever you see people with back order, that's a good sign. That means it's selling pretty well. This guy doesn't say how many he's got, which means he probably has a lot of them. But $23.09 is still profitable, so we could meet his price and still make a decent profit. Okay, so I'd say that's a good one here. So let's look at this one here. This is a PlayStation 4 game. Like I said, there's probably too much competition with PlayStation games. Legendary Holiday Bundle. Not really looking for that. That's a game. Okay, so this is some sort of Clinique. I believe once you find a brand that's restricted, like if you get a lot of restricted, like for a certain brand, Clinique for instance, then you can just basically make all those red instead of having to check all of them. That's one thing too. Instead of deleting the row, just make it red. So okay, so see right there, that's probably means that the brand is restricted. So what I would do sometimes is when you're here, you can just do like this and request approval. And then just sometimes you can just see, sometimes it will actually say you're approved. But a big brand like Clinique, it's very unlikely. So when you see this, it means I'm not approved. Okay, so any of these brands that are Clinique, just a little trick here. You just kind of go like this and hit Clinique, filter it, and then just make all these red. So we know that all those are going to be restricted for Clinique. Okay, so then we'll keep on going. So you'll save some time. Okay, this is Witch Hazel cleansing, blah, 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 whatever. Let's take a look at this. It's a pack of 3, so keep that in mind. This is a pack of 3. Just delete some of these so we don't have too many windows open. Okay, so what do we got here? Okay, this is a 3-pack for $26.98. Looks like it's selling pretty well. Not restricted, which is good. Okay, so let's take a look and see. Witch Hazel cleansing. There's some. It's sort of, don't do pack of 3. Just kind of do this. And I know there's definitely a lot of abbreviations here, so I might need to fix that a little bit. But let's just do a search for the way it is right now and to see if we find anything. Okay, good. All right. So this is coming up, and you got about $4 to get this here. So let's see what the profit was on that. So for 3 of them, for a 3-pack, the profit is $16.27. Okay, so you can get it here. You can basically get it at any of these places here for $4. So $4 times 3 would be $12. So the $12 will be the profit here, and that's about $4.27. That's a little bit on the low side, a little bit lower than I probably want. However, if it's something that can sell really well, let's just look and see. I would probably say anything over, I know I said anything over $5, but if I'm feeling like the price is pretty consistent, Let's just look at this real quick. We don't want the price to go much lower here. Price has been $24.81. It was at $25.27. It's pretty close. Right now the price is, where's the price at right now? It's $26.98. The price is at $26.98. Okay. So it is a little bit higher now than it was here, which means we can even change that price there. But it's not going to do anything. It won't do anything because... So I think the fact is the price is higher now, which means that will be a little higher. So I would say go ahead and highlight that. So that could be a winner as well. So that's good. Okay. Let's do a couple more here. There's a Lego Movie video game, PlayStation 3. Like I said, I don't want to mess around with games. Let's just do one. I just want to show you. Let's just do one. You'll find out that there's just too much competition for these things. Yeah, forget it. Let's not even do it. I found that the only time I make money on games is if they're on sale. So, all right. This one is a 2-pack, and you can just delete this one right here. Yes, I'm doing a video. Okay. Okay, so this one right here is okay. Let's click on this. Okay, let's see, spray. So I can sell it, which is good. $25.89. How much was it here? $24.95. That's good. The profit $16.42. Okay, so then let's just highlight this. Okay, it's a pack of 2, so remember that. Highlight it. Search Google. And then we're looking for that product. Sometimes it shows up here. Sometimes you just have to do shopping. So it says $13.49 from. You obviously might make sure it's the same product. We'll get rid of this one here. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay, so is that the same product? Looks like it's the same. Okay, so what was that? What was our profit here? Our profit was $16.42. And then we're finding here that most have it for $13.49. So that wouldn't give us enough profit there, like at first glance. That's a pack of 2 also. So man, how is that even? These are packs of 1. So if a pack of 1, okay, it comes as a pack of 2. Wait. Okay, it is a pack of 2 already. Okay, so it's still not very profitable because you can click here. If it says $13.49, that's the lowest the price is going to be. Okay, so I think. Well, hang on a second here. Let's just see. Maybe it's not always the lowest. Compare prices from 25 stores. All right, let's just see. Is there any prices lower? It won't always show you the lowest price here. So sometimes they probably have a special deal here. Okay, so we're looking for places that I can actually probably get it. See, this is like with shipping at $16.98. So we're not seeing anything below $13. So yeah, it's pretty clear that this is not going to be a good product. Okay, so Xbox, get rid of that. Far Cry, get rid of that. And then this one here looks like it's product. Okay, this is some makeup. It looks like I can sell it. $32 for this. And just taking a quick glance here, it's selling pretty well. The price has actually been, see the little purple thing is, that's the buy box, right? So it's actually been going up a little bit, which is good. The number of sellers has actually gone down, which is good. So looks like a pretty good product. Makeup for all that stuff here. It's very specific, so you just want to select that whole thing. And you gotta be, there's probably a lot of different variations of this, so we just need to make sure that we're looking at the right thing here. Alright, so let's look at the profit. Profit on this is $20.79. It looks like at first glance these are pretty expensive. These are all $21. Yes, I'd say it looks like for the most part there's not anybody else that's going to be cheaper than that. So that's not going to be profitable. You know, the guy who's selling this, he could have just got like a deal somehow. Maybe he just got some sort of, who knows how he did it. But he got a deal. So it's a pack of 5. He's selling this. $50.88. Okay, so let's just see. Carry original dry skin, 20 ounces. Don't highlight the pack of 5. Just do this. Alright, so then we've got Walgreens here. We've got Rite Aid, $6.15. I don't have a Rite Aid, but just looks like there are quite a few places here. Walmart's got it, and these look different. You got to make sure it looks like the one here. It looks like pink with a blue cap. That's something different. It looks like the one, but this looks interesting. It looks like that's it at Rite Aid. So, okay, let's look at our profit. Okay, so it's a 5-pack. So basically, we need to multiply that by 5. So this thing here, if Rite Aid has it for $6.15, 615 times 5 would be, do the math real quick, would be $18.45, and hang on a sec, did I do something wrong here? Let's see, 615 times 5. 615 times 5. 30.75. Okay. 30.75. So that would be profitable at that price. $7. So you kind of want to do a quick calculation too. Is 30 divided by 37? Let's see, 7 divided by 37. The higher prices, you just want to make sure it's not. The ROI ideally would be about 30%, which is just how you do that is just taking the profit times the cost. Divided by the cost. That's a little on the low side to do $7 profit on that. But let's just see here. For your purposes, go ahead and highlight it because we said it, if it's $5, then do it. So let me just do shopping here real quick. Let's see if I can find anything else. And I am from 10 stores. Sometimes you'll find it here cheaper, but other times you'll find it the way I was looking at when you scroll over. So you just kind of do some different searches, and you just I don't know what I just did. I want to look at all the options here. Walgreens $8.99. See, the total price is there. It's $15.67. That's too much. I'm not sure if Rite Aid would ship for free or not. Yeah, so all these are really expensive. But because I saw it at Rite Aid, let's just go back to where we were on that one there. Whoops. Let's see. Let's go back here. Let's go back here. And we did see Rite Aid. for $6.15. Member savings, 30% off. So I guess you have to do it a member, but free shipping when you spend $34.99. So yeah, if we buy several of those, that's not a problem. It says 15 ounces. Is that what this is? This says 20 ounces. Okay, so that's different. This is a 15 ounce. That's why it's cheaper. So it looks like that's why it was so much cheaper than everybody else's. Wait. Size 8, 15, and 20. Okay, so wait a second. What the heck? This is really weird. Why is it saying this says 15 ounces, but it says 8, 15, and 20? I don't know what's going on, but either way, this is saying it's 15. The price is $6.15. It's probably not going to be profitable based on that, so we'll get rid of that. Okay, let's look at this. The profit's $15 on this. Let's see if we can sell it. $15, 1 pack. Can't sell it. Can't sell it. So, depend, cannot sell it. Let's just, for kicks, let's just see if we can go through this process and get approved. Usually with a big brand like that, it's not going to happen. But you never know. Oh, look at that. That's good. So actually, see, that's why I go through that process, and sometimes I can get approved for things like that. Okay, so that's a good thing. Okay, so I can sell it. So let's just see. So it was $14.96. Let's undo that. So is the profit. Let's see what we can do here. All right, so that. All right, so if we refresh it, it should turn green now. Doesn't always, but okay, good. So we can sell. Okay, so $27.99. The Depend, Active Fit. This is a large or extra large. This is 12 count. So it looks like there's just one size here with assorted colors. With a 12, this is a 12 count. So that's okay. I think it's different than a 12 pack, it's 12 count. So let's just see. Looks like there's just 12 in that box, basically. Okay, so let's just see here. All right, so this is extra large, extra large. Let's look and see. The box needs to be pretty similar here. That's orange. That Walgreens has that for $13.99. Again, look at our profit here. Profit is $14.96 is the profit. So we need to find it for about $9 or so somewhere. Yeah, so that's cheaper. Let's just click on this real quick. But it looks like it's probably a different one. That's small. 812. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're going to have, it's not going to be an easy search to find it cheaper, so let's go ahead and close that one out. This is a game, so no to that. Let's look at this. Lemon Zesty Scrub. The profit on this is $9.72, which is really, it's not great. That's kind of the lowest that we would actually sell something at $15. There's not much room for profit here. So let's just look and see. Now that's a situation where we might be looking for a one-pack, a multi-pack of this. Let's just do this. But this is a pack of 2 even. How is that pop? Wow. This is a pack of 2. This doesn't say it's a pack of 2 though. That's weird. That just says pack of 1. This is not looking very promising. I mean, it looks like they got it for $6 here. But yeah, I can tell you right away, there's not enough profit here. I have no idea where this guy got this. So yeah, that's not good. Okay. Bobby Brown. Profit is $28. Okay. And I know, Randy, you already did this one, so it's kind of good that we're both going through this. I think this is one of the ones you were talking about. This one's $36.48. I can sell it. Let's go ahead and do a Google search. Okay, the profit is $27.79. Looks like everybody's at $27. Okay, that's number 1 black ink. Number 1 black ink. Let's just see if this is going to give us anything. We don't want it from eBay, obviously. I'm not finding anything cheap here. From a, let's see. Yeah, I'm not looking. I'm not seeing anything here. I don't remember if you found something cheaper or not, Rangy, but I don't see it. Okay, so this is the 2-pack here, and the profit is $33.29. Now it says $43 here. Now it's actually dropped already quite a bit to $38. So that's not good. Let's just take a look and see. So $33.29. It doesn't say packet 2, but it actually is a packet 2. I mean, this says pack of 2. So, you know, if something that doesn't say it here, but it looks like it is a pack of 2. So this right here, so $33.29 is what our profit would be. We can get it here for $22.99. So that's actually a good sign. This right here, to get one would be $40, $50, would be $30 each. 2.5 ounces, you gotta make sure that the ounces matches up. That's 2.5 ounces, that's good. Let's just see here. Yeah. So because this is a pack of 2, this looks like a pretty good deal. So let's see where they're getting this here. This is compressed from 3 stores, and these are just different. These are different sellers on Walmart. I think this is where you found it, Ranji. So it's not Walmart the store; it's a seller on Walmart. It's like a seller on Amazon. $22.98. I believe it's free shipping. Yeah, free delivery. So $22.98. That's 2.5 ounces. That's profitable. That's absolutely profitable. So that looks good. So this is Walmart. And the retail cost is $22.98. So it's $10.31 profit. It's pretty good. All right, let's just go through. I know it's been a while here. Let's just go through and do some more here. It's the game here. Now I said don't do video games, but board games. You know, maybe we can have some more left. They're not quite as competitive as video games. All right, so this game, $38.95. It looks like that's weird. It was $48 here, but it's dropped to $38.95. Interesting. Let's see how many sellers. There's not that many sellers here. I don't like that the prices drop so much on that. There's not many sellers, but that guy's got a lot in stock. That scared me away a little bit that the price dropped so much, because the profit's going to be down really, really low. Let's just see if we can find this pretty cheap somewhere. Okay, so this is eBay, this is Target. Let's see if this is the game that we're looking at. Cathedral game. Profit on that is $35.86, at least before the price dropped. Take a look at the. I'm looking for the cover, the way this looks. It's not giving me a cover. Okay, so that game looks like that. Does Amazon have something that looks like that too? Let's see. I'd have to research this a little more because I'm not seeing the picture lining up very well. Okay. Is it the same thing? It looks similar. So let's just go ahead and for now, let's just highlight it as a possibility. All right. Let's see, Nature Made. I don't think I can sell Nature Made, but we'll just see just in case. Most likely I can't sell that. Currently unavailable. Interesting. Okay, so that's fascinating. It's selling, right? But it says it's not available. I can sell it. That's a good sign. So the price was at $34.55 or so. Okay, so let's take a look. So that's a good sign. If people are going out of stock on it, that's a very good sign. Let's take a look and see. Nature Made fish oil. Okay, pack of two. Pack of two. All right, let's just... Let's just see. So pack of two, omega-3, 4 times, omega-3 4 times, omega-3 4 times. Let's see, Nature Made, omega-3. There's a lot of different variations here, so we have to be careful here. This is 3. That looks like it's it, but it's not. Why is that in a... This is 1200 milligrams, 30 soft gels. It's a different 1200. I don't know. This looks different. So yeah, I'm having a hard time matching up with what's on here. Let's see, search. I said image search here. It's coming up with this thing again. That's really weird. Maybe it's a box that the thing goes inside of. But that says 30 soft gels there. Yeah, I guess it is 30 soft gels. 1849. So I guess if this is 1, it's going to be times 2. Pack of 2. Is this a pack of 2 here? I don't know. I have to do some more research on that. Let's just... I would leave that as a possibility. I got to do some more research. But anyway, you get the idea. So, we've gone through these things. We found... I know it seems tedious, but we found some things that could be really, really good products. Just in a short list here. We found potentially... 4 products that actually are profitable, just in a short list here. So that's the idea. Kind of go through, just do searching, do Google searches, do image searches, just really try to find the best deal possible. The main things I look at are Walmart, Target, Walgreens, CVS, those retailers. You'll get used to it. You're not looking for the eBays. You're not looking for the ones that are just websites. I'm predominantly looking for those big box retailers. Like I said, Target, Walmart, grocery stores come up great. Kroger, Harvey. Let's see, Walgreens, CVS, some of those big box retailers, those kind of things. If you see it online and you see it's free shipping or something, then sure, why not? But in general, if you see something like a company like, if you see eBay on there, we don't want to buy stuff from eBay. That's for sure. So that's pretty... I'll send you the spreadsheet. You will eventually have this in Google Docs. These are easy formulas, so go ahead and set up whatever works for you. It doesn't have to be perfect, exactly like this, but just you need to do a couple calculations just so I can see what's going on. You'll have links. You'll have links, and then I'll be able to go through these very quickly and make buying decisions. So this is just one seller, and then as you find winning products, what I like to do is put this in sort of a master sheet. Now this is the one that has already been started, so it'll look something like this. So this is sort of like the spreadsheet that he was working on, that Randy was working on, and then this is a master spreadsheet. So once you get some winners, just go ahead and move them over to this master spreadsheet. So the ones that are highlighted in green, so I can just have one central place where we have all our winners. Okay, so That's the idea. So I would take these guys right here and move them over to the winning list. Okay. And sometimes I can't remember what I was going to say, but anyway, that's pretty much it.